yow man wala de wax loo.
Boy, yo kese yaa ma ne mën a wàlloo boy.
Voilà dama la jóobu yàggu di ma ne suma dikk ne tey ay lay am ma ne ko xam nga du dee wax comme yow ma ne ko tey ma rey ko tey
I swear.
ma ne ko soo xew ne ma dama private ma ne ko tey rek la moo wax tey yàlla baax na
Yo boy, yo chaafen, yaa ma ne mën a def loo yi boy.
ci loo dee kam
Maa ngi nii man sant yàlla boy.
Well,
Ah,
it's-
c'est ça.
I am so happy to have you because, like, I've been you need to come. To be honest, I was in a hurry put you because you're from Mawalola. Mobile na do you guys have the followers si fancy guys. Comme ni ma leen de wax rek balaa maa jox aaya mu wax tap the screen nañ seen live bi mu dem ñëpp a ngi yàkkamti aaya bu ko koo gis bu nga xam si lu mu nekk maa ko dem di def indi ko so show him some love by tapping the screen let's go love aaya ma bàyyi la yow nga nuyu guys.
So, yeah, salaamaaleykum maa ngi nuyu ñu nekk di seetaan di leen wax ne Aya la aka Ayeezy, you know, the lead vocalist of the Nobles, the famous group Nobles. Yes, sir. Di nuyu ñëpp nag xam nga di nuyu ñëpp ñëpp.
nga nuyu ma tamit waale man tamit.
Ah, di la nuyu. Di la nuyu yow sama bopp.
maa gis nga bi nga ne tey dina saf de ma ne ko nu mu xam boppam na.
Because dama xam, you know, like I had so many people ñu bugg a def interview ak man, you know, but unfortunately it couldn't happen due to the schedules and stuff. But when Aji calls, man, it's crazy, man. You just have
maa ne
to.
day dem lokkati man man xam na so many people xamuñ daka lay déggate to you guys but man mi man dama dee dem de man dama dee toog di lay yeeru rek du ma forcer di lay yeeru rek di lay yeeru ma ne kii dina ñëw de.
No, I just let soxla mom. You gotta come. It's Aji,
loolu laa
come
leen di
on.
wax maa leen seen artistes yi man rek a leen mën a indi seen artistes yi waaw. aya ñu dugg si waxtaan bi first of all maa ngi doon wax ne recently you have been Ayeezy I don't know wala we don't know that you have been Ayeezy before because aya leen daan dégg especially man léegi is more of Ayeezy and all your platforms so dañ bëgg a xam ndax lii lu ees la but or it was something that was there but it was not known by many.
Yeah, so basically Ayeezy had been there from the start. Since when I started music, Ayeezy had been there. But Aya did Don Monekon, the name of small artist name. But
Yeah.
Aya did Don, it means the amazing young artist. You know what I'm saying? And the Agis ne legi tamit aji nekatun hale hamga am nen jabar am dom hamga lu wax ni. So Ayeezy was a nickname. Ayeezy was a nickname, you know. Ayeezy was a nickname, but so I just bring it up, you know. And Aya is still there because it's something Lohaman and Lola Muhammad. But then Ayeezy is more of the stage name now because Aya did more represent of my, you know, childhood days and stuff like that. So Ayeezy is something Lohaman that has been there from the start, like a nickname. So by as much association, like you said, has always been Ayeezy. But now we just bring it to be the stage name and just let the Aya did go to the back.
So what's the difference between Aya di Don bi ak Ayeezy bi?
So, like I said, Aya the Don means the amazing young artist. Rest in peace
Okay.
to my elder yal na ko yàlla xaaree aljana. Time bu ma nekkoon because ma dooree music, I was very young. I was doing great. So bu ma gisee mu ne ma ne, I think, you know, you are such an amazing artist. Te am nga talent. I think Aya will suit you. It means the amazing young artist. You know, AYA. So ma ne ko, why not? He was my biggest fan. So non la Aya knew it. And Ayeezy is more of just like kind of like how would I say, rebranding Aya the Don to something a little bit unique and different from Aya the Don, but it's still the same thing. But let's just say a bigger version of Aya. Yeah.
Mrs. Yani, I refuse to be confused. Confused like self fancy. Why do man? I am no, I'm not solo to a maybe. Now I would take Ayeezy part of the part of rebranding yourself, which I like because man, I like when an artist
Mama,
is
just give me a second.
yeah, okay, I'm done problem. Guys, definitely danka dega. Bule maneka diwa indiko. Dega, yala dega. Bule ñu jox ko second. Aga am yeen xamul leen pour excuse bi. Waaw. Aya dafa ñëw nag Aya comme ni ma ko wax comme ka movie guys yéen a day laajte seen favorite artist yi ma dem knock seen door indi leen.
Yeah,
Comme
I'm here.
nañ tap live bi mu dem si kaw nañ show some love. Yes,
Yeah.
I mun ngaa continuer comme ni ma doon wax rek ne now I will take it as a easy part of your rebranding yourself la and which of course yéen ñëpp artistes yi loolu loo xam ne lu war la ni ngeen war di def and I like the easy to be honest.
Yeah.
Having to go back yow gis nañ ne recently yaa ngi nekk yaa génne nga EP génne nga am nga sa own social medias create nga sa own YouTube channel you've all these songs is without Nobles and the last time I had you ak yow ak Nobles ta woon yéen ñetta yëpp ngeen ñëw si suma plateforme bi waaye gis nañ ne recently tukki nga so nañ start si tukki bi dañ bugg a xam maybe tey a lot of people xamuñ lan moo tax yow nga génn Gambia nga dem so dañ bugg a xam rek comme lan moo waral sa jékki-jékki rek tukki we wanna know like lu ko waral.
So yeah, if you have been following me from the start, di nga xam ne Aya dafa am jabar. Alhamdulillah, yàlla may na ma jabar bu baax mu tura ñi ma koli. Neema kunku la jóge juddoo fa yaroo fa but America fii la nekk fii la màggee fii la jàngee fii la def everything am. Buñ see ak léegi yàgg na fancy they know. So da nga gis ne as time goes on, man as a husband, as a the man of the house, like I need to be there for my family, So when I'm like sila mo America fee and just take my responsibilities as a father and as a husband. You know what I mean? So yeah. For those of you that don't know, nekun na music moma and then visa or stuff like that. That must say that I'm jabar suma jabar fi America la nekata suma dom bi fi la judo. So it's only right me as a husband man neka si suma family tamit muna yar suma dom bi comme man suma papa num ma yare and jite suma family comme suma papa num jite suma family bi man. So basically lolu mo waral man ma neka America fi ni right now is just to be that responsible husband and father that I am today, Yeah.
Loolu am na solo torop comme li ma ko dee waxee rek yéen musiciens si wax daf leen dee toppa especially soo duggee si aar bi because public figure ka ku nekk dinañ la taf lu nekk waaye yéen seen boppa ngeen ñëw explain ko moo dee gën because already comment kat yi ñu ngi wax na leer xam nga lu ma nuyu waaw ñoom already ñu ngi wax na leer waaw because comme ni ko waxee ñeenay dinañ foog ne dañ la jékki-jékki jox visa pour nga dem perform because gis nañ ne nga perform America just bi nga demee ñeneen dañ foog ne dañ la jox visa pour nga dem perform yi nga bañ a ñibbisi pour mu gën a leer pour nit ñi xam xëy na tamit tey duñ ñëpp a xam ne da nga sëy wala sax family bi you've got a child tamit bu nekk foofu noonu so maybe nit ñi xam loolu pour muy set rek ñu mun a waxtaan waaw Aya loolu am na solo trop suñ jógee foofu noonu yow bi nga demee ni America bi nga décidé ne yow yaa ngee dem America amuloo fiya bi ne ok sa ay morom tukki nañ génn Gambia dem biñ demee seen music career bi mu dem down the hill xam nga dem nañ Gambia bi fàtte leen dem nañ Gambia bi playatuñ leen dem nañ seen music career bi mu lafañ dematul so yow bi nga doon préparé pour dem bene ok you know what like this is family life boo xam ne tamit is priority moo gën a nekk priority amuloo woon ragal bi wala tiis bi ne man de lii tamit sacrifice bu mag la suma music career.
Well, to be honest with you, no, I'm that fear because in life, family comes first. You know what I mean? So then they say, and then I'm dumb. You know what I mean? Can build a family that comes before your career. And remind you, a lot of artists, you know how many and then affect is because then visa, you put them deaf music, you them put deaf load, def ko, togales. So you young them talk si deki jambu illegally. So whilst you are there, young try to figure out nakangay ame kid, nakangay ame foy deka, nakangay ame loy dunde.
Wow.
So lolo dunde that opportunity for muna focus in music career. But in my case is different. I came for a family. And then the music that developed to an extent. You're young Angleterre, man America, but we are doing a live and people all over the world are watching us. And music music. I already yella blessed them. I have a lot of followers. My Instagram is like 100,000 and I built it from the start. TikTok, we are about to get 100,000. So that is the world is connected now. As long as I'm being that easy and I'm doing the music and then the people love it, they will forever follow me. And this Lolo Fame is my EP, you know, what I mean, because it's been one of the most loved EP outside from Gambia. And Luma Def dafa nekk loo xam ne is a challenge, is a very big challenge. But alhamdulillah, yàlla dimbale na ma dama mun koo achieve. Keneen munu koo def gisuma beneen artist koo xam ne toog na outside def EP mun a achieve man lu ma def or def ay shows and stuff like that. Or although I cannot blame those people because ku nekka am na si sa jaar-jaar yow am ku nekka am na sa ay responsibilities back home yoo xamante ne maybe féewoowul la pour nga toog moo tax nga dem toogi si biti. But in my case, alhamdulillah, like ñëw naa fii and man koo def and mu ngee work. And remember, like we are Gambians and Gambia is our home. Then we will always go back home. But then for the time being, I'm here to be with my family and also focus on my music career. Also, being here opens other doors for me because America la neka. The Gambian music, what nañ ko muna jëlee from level A yóbbu ko ba level Z. You know what I mean? There are more opportunities here, and I believe now with the talent bu ma yàlla may comme mun naa koo take to the next level, and alhamdulillah, like I'm doing it, you know. Yeah.
loolu am na solo trop soo gisee ma laaj la loolu because comme ni ma ko waxee rek gis nañ fi tey ñu bari seen carrière bi loolu moo tax mu dee but like you said yow danga dem already with your own papers you don't have to go to forget music to start hustling to sa own papers and all of that which of course is dafa play a vital role si sa carrière bi gis nañ ne bi nga demee nii bi nga demee
su ma bëggoon sax mun naa dem tey Gambia waaye dibi taami xale maa ngi Gambia so bàyyi leen ma enjoy America tuuti photo yi soona naa si dem akum
ak light bu off
dama doon waxaa suma yaay mu ne kuran dafa dem ma ne ko diga man dama gëj a diga loolu
blackout ñaaka ndox ñaaka courant
But yeah, man, that's home, man. That's home. I'm always gonna go home. I'm always gonna do what I'm supposed to do. But put fans in you understand, like family comes first. You know what I mean? Man, tamit li mo neka suma blessing. Yalla di la ma may come. I have to make sure that I play that and be there for my family as well. And as much as man ko def, alhamdulillah, ma ngi muna def suma music, but then you muna tofi di waxtane. Suma sound, so alhamdulillah.
loolu am na solo trop ay gis nañ ne drop nga EP dañ bëggoon a xam EP bi nga drop ndax danga ko job biir Gambia balaa ngaa dem wala danga dem ba America nga drop ko because eeguloo rek drop ko so take na a little bit while nekkul lu yàgga tamit bon mënoon naa lekk loo xam ne like people are wondering foofu nga ko liggéey wala Gambia na nga prepare sa boppa balaa ngaa dem.
So man, I'm a musician, but I've been always making music throughout my life. Like fuma munti neka, fuñma feka, like as nega nek ma engage ci dara mangi kër then I'm making music. So that I gis ne suma EP bi like come mun naa wane these are songs yoo xamante they didn't even qualify for my album because I have like a whole catalog because I'm always making music. So Gambia la defee songs yi foofu la recordé foofu la defee suma videos and everything before I came here. And bu ma ñëwee fii nii I had to take a time because balaa maa ñëw suma dad dafa gaañu so I needed some time to like process. I mean, you know. So I needed that time for my, mourn and also be with my family. It was a mixed emotions because I guess small part of I gonna fever, for a very long time. But when I get Gambia down in them hospital, but unfortunately, yalla sula son hanga mom rek moy jël, So digante bo may wara tukki small plan mo nekkon dama ñëw drop ko but small bobu gaño. Like I had to take my time because that was the most painful thing that man experience na was my life. And at the same time was mixed emotions in a sense that na suma dom bi man go trie suma papa gisut suma dom bi mom gañu na but yalla mu ma baye suma dom bi. So it's like mixed emotions everywhere. So I needed time to calm down and let it all sink in. Then ma mëna ñëw jox leen EP Gambia la ko job,
Oh, okay. Now we get it. So because EP be pare one na one, why? Because you don't money, you don't free, so you decided to keep it. The afternoon, which of course makes so much sense. Legi mun nañu xam comme lan mota EP bi drop. So EP bi ñaata what you call again? Ñaata songs ñoo nekk ci EP bi.
So EP bi 5 songs la fa def. It's called Stadium EP. Track 1 am nen Tattoo. Track 2 ñu am By featuring Attack. Track 3 ñu am Tampere, and track 4 ñu am Sambimbina. Track 5 we have Coca-Cola featuring Hussein Dara. So 5 track EP, yeah.
EP bi gis nañ ne like you've only featured two Gambian artists,
Right.
which are male artists. Lan moo tax yow nga decide pour future those two individuals si EP bi?
So
Because bari
as
nañ artist Gambia. Yeah.
Deguma?
Mane because bari nañ artist si Gambia. So why did you choose the two of them pour indi leen on the EP te mu nekk ñoom ñaar rek?
Yeah, so I guess as a musician, every song Buma def so then I'm intention put def a future already in my head. Like I'm not can more fit in this particular song. So music non la deme do for me non la deme. It doesn't mean like dama de defar song like I feel okay, kis moko defer song be dafa big or stuff like that. It's like the creating process. When I'm making the song, I have that feeling that, oh, if this guy jump into the song, I'm gonna call a complete package. So that is why I had Hussein and I have Attack. That's one thing. The other thing is like the relationship that matter, like I have a great relationship with these people. Because man, somebody like this job out of the blues, like okay, kid have a big or kale have a hot or so like somebody like relationship be like munega for that way. Then you're gonna give people the art, you can give people pure music, but when the garden go enjoy, you know what I mean, rather than just something that happen maybe man you feel yo yang for the haman go need that song, but I'm do the manke for so that connection the for the manke, and I have a great relationship with Attack and Hussein, so big shout out to them, for jumping and also killing the songs. Yeah, so those are the reasons why I have those people there. But then now, as time goes on, I have so much other like collaboration, so many other songs. You haven't done anyone. You ain't not do much. You haven't push, but yeah.
I am just nane or just nane. We have so many female artists in the industry, but you decided. I don't do what the fam. Man, for them to put together, man, my hair has together. Man, you decided to choose two artists in your hand, Gorman, and now you're telling me that you have a relationship, good relationship with all those Nyari artists. So, do you want to tell me that the industry be of jigen you for neka yep like amulo any relationship bo hamne at nyom, which is a beautiful one, put in the land nyom you hope on those tracks?
No, like I said, every particular song that they like call pictures a song. It does not necessarily mean that I do not have relationship with other artists. Let me give you an example. Somebody like Our Gambia. Like personally, I'm a big fan of Our Gambia and I love her. More so Deglo like Sambim bin that track. I made a reference. Bohaman Channel, so Gambians. So if it wasn't for the love that I have for her and like Vision Buma Gis about her, because this now going so far, you know what I mean? Like our has been doing this and representing Gambia outside Gambia. So I've been always loving and following her. Like when I was making that song, I made a reference of that. So that will only tell you how much like I have love and support for these like Gambian female artists. And remember, in our Nobles project as well, we worked with what's the name again? Miss Jovis, who is also queen, you know what I mean? She's amazing. I love her so much. So it doesn't necessarily mean like that I pick and choose or stuff like that. It's just like this particular project, like Nila Sigis and Nila. So there's so much more coming. And I have so much love and support for these female artists,
Aya, like from our lyrics, because Jelsi song Bobo Nono in the court to your song, couldn't it have been let me bring our herself to hop on this song? Because so said no our that did them afro, that did them hip hop like the versatile, like tegal beat mudur. Like at some point, come halatulo one like I can pick this up, but she can also hop on Munyo si song.
Mana our didn't we would definitely work. We would have something special. I just wanted to like yeah? Definitely. Like you never do loads of everybody. Like there was time in Twitter and people are always asking for this stuff for me to do a song with our but like I said, when I'm working, like I want the perfect stuff and I want to see Bob or Miss Jovis or whoever I'm working with. But in this particular song, man direction bu ma nekkoon di dem, what I was talking about is kind of like the same thing moom lu mu nekkoon di was si songam bi. So I thought, why not? I love how he has been representing Gambia, and I have the feeling like go far. If I bring that as a reference, it's still me giving her a huge shout out at the same time, just showing you know what, it can always be positive as well. Like Gambian artists, Muna shout out Benin Gambian artists and Sidir song and people love it. And little more happens to song. People soon you hear song Bolunde, why part bo wasi our Gambian? When I love that part because most of the time when they see that it's kind of like negative or stuff like that. So that would just show you like how much love I have for these people. You know? So yeah. They would definitely come me an hour and that's gonna be like
Well, I honestly say, emphasize on that. I mean, I just want to say again, kudos to you because at the end of the day, if I am a musician, Madega another musician, like Gore or Jigen, will pick one of my lyrics and just a little bit lines, regardless of inviting me to the song, that's a little bit encouragement for her. So
yeah.
which means that tells the your banner you are listening you have been listening to her song, tells that you love her, tells the encourage nga ko, tells the iñaanuloo pour hecca ko si sa own thing, tells the wan nga ko ne nekkul ne maala mun wala yaama mun, like there's no competition here, like we've got this and like so waxee sa nga dina baax xam nga like some of those times moo nekk times yoo xam ne you might not know even what the person is going through, but having to listen to that xam nga music touches the soul. But come I think that for tamit one lamuna delo jugal for doing that to a little sister like our because our Sarakala to be honest.
And just to add a little bit there, like Gambia is a male dominated industry. You know what I'm saying? And if you have these females like our Gambia, Miss Joges, Sophia, the list go on, Kulim Mujum, but you know, like having to give them this encouragement, like, come, then I'm gonna yoke again, then I push because remember, man, the time I start, probably the time I send potty or stuff like that. So giving her that buzz is out of love, you know what I mean? But I'm glad, like, you know, people are seeing it in this perspective. You're focusing on you know.
I Lolo, I'm not sort of I then we're gonna have EPB yo, but Monica's a favorite track on that EP. Yeah.
That's a tough one. Like every song is special for me. Every song that was special. But Tampere, I would say is definitely my favorite song on the EP because of like message Bunkare, and it is just me. Excuse me, it's just me putting my heart out there and letting people know I am human as well. And I'm not I jar jar, I'm not I tall of belig my face certain things. It's just me giving a piece of me in that song. And it's a very, very important song, Mohammed, and I believe like nobody listening December. But so if you haven't listened to that song yet, you know, go and listen to it because song the man could be that time Mohammed and small papa mungi favor. So I was explaining all of those things. Ben ñew ci suma journey bi pour wara bay guy back home ñew America fi pour nek ak suma family. So song bi dafa cover lu bari, you know.
No, I'm not solo kon EPB since you were in a boy band group ndax yow EPB yena bokka binda ko ndax yow ya binda EPB ndax songs yoo xamne la degen ko bindon together nga sneak and stole one of those songs because like we have seen big musicians you have this group like you them then you come as a def solo and few years later or like later on you know what, I'm sick and tired of this. He stole one of our songs or one of our things. So why did I finally that's actually anything we do this in the books. Now yeah, well, a public.
But guy. But yeah, honestly, like songs I wrote them myself. Yalla may na ma talent bo xamne like I can write music for myself and not to saying like it's not good to have people write for you. Like it's very good to have people write for you because in Noble Stand and Job, like we help each other, you know, just to make it like really, really good. But in this EP, it's just I are giving you a piece of him for you to hold on to, you know. So I wrote the songs from my heart and, you know, give it out to people. So I wrote each and every song, you know. And
No len
The-
dencho si group. Sacho no anything no dencho si group.
no, whatever belongs to Nobles like stays in Nobles. So might have like a project Mohammed and it's just Aya. I would make sure that like it comes from Aya because people be yaga you since you put as Nobles, all they see is Nobles, Nobles, Nobles. Contain Aya so when you put Gene EP, they have to see something different. That's why so by even songs from the production, from the lyrics, from the type of style that I did is totally different from Lundan Def Sibir novels. You know what I mean? And novels, Luma and most of the time, so by hook bilar on the kadef or Mother Bena verse without def hook. But then again, this time around, you are having a full song Mohammed and it's just easy. So this is a different side of me. Limo Waral Matude EPV Stadium EP because it's the best perspective I can use to put into a picture needing you understand. So
Yeah.
this is right, like so toge si bir estate, any stadium you are in, dafa am 4 pavilions.
Yes.
And every pavilion both of the set and football game or whatever game, yang ko gisee from a different perspective, yang ko gisee from a different angle. Ku nekk si gannaaw post bi nu moo gisee goal bi ak ku nekk side bale is two different things. You know what I mean? So li moo waral ma tuddee stadium ma tuddee ma EP stadium EP. So 4 songs la.
Yeah.
Song represent a different pavilion in the stadium. So di nga gis aya bu ñëw mu woyal la Afrobeat which is tattoo. Am nga aya bu ñëw mu woyal la a drill music te musuloo ma dégg si drill. Am nga aya bu ñëw mu defal la a trap song like Tampere musuloo ma dégg si trap. Am nga aya bu ñëw mu defal la ama piano te musuloo dégg aya si biir ama piano. So mun laa jox different perspective or different angles of aya yoo xamante ne ni mu ngi suma biir yàlla mu ma ko may boo xamante ne talent la, you know. So the 5th track represent me in the middle of the pitch. So all these 4 songs is different pavilions that are directed to this person. Monica Sambi Mbinagi. You know, this and yàlla pour mu may ma all these different, you know, how do I say it, all these different talents to be able to put it in one project. Yeah.
I wouldn't have knew what the mom, the multi-talented. Foko mu tegu ko mu rey ko tàcc. I salute
But
you, sir.
yeah,
I salute you, sir.
loolu dafa leer.
Leer na
Loolu
nag,
is
leer
one
na
thing
nag.
Gambian bi yëpp nangul nañ ma ko, not to brag or anything, but
Braga.
alhamdulillah yàlla may na
Ki aji
talent boo
score la
xam ne
mela lu la di.
talent
Mela lu la di. Fight bi si jotee ma fight.
yàlla may na ma talent boo xamante ne emut si benn box, you know. Nekkuma artiste boo xamante ne comme si benn box la fit comme nga ne kii afrobeat artiste rek la wala nga ne kii, you know, ama piano artist la wala nga ne kii mbalax la dee def. No, am naa talent boo xamante ne I can do all of these different things and it's still gonna be I and you still gonna love me and see me in different light. Yeah.
I gis nañ ne Nobles again bi fa génne or génnu loo fa we will talk about that better young you are a solo artist I dañ bëggoon a xam like sa EP bi don't you think that you should have done a song like a special song dedicated to Nobles for like just a beautiful thing boo xam ne song la boo xam ne that relates the verse ba pare nga tuddee ko Noble something like that would have been cute. Haven't you thought about that along the line before nga génne thingy that EP?
No, to be honest, because remember, like Aya is known in novels, and Muslo Dega Aya project and Bohamantene solo. There's my whole catalog is with novels. So Dega nga Aya have novels from the starting betting. So if I'm gonna give you an EP, I owe the fans an EP Bohamantene is Aya. But remember, I still from Noble. So, but I'm giving you a different, you know, different project. Bohamantene is just me for people to enjoy because I have a whole catalog. Bohamantene from song 1 to song 100. You have novels, so people listening Lolo already they need a different side. Bohamantene, me I like I enjoy that because I know like people wanna see that as well, you know. So this is why we have the EP Bohamantene, you know, man that like. You know.
Loolu am na solo trop comme EP bi ndax yow jot nga ko jox different platforms to say ne share the EP like bum génnee lan nga def like again since you're not in Gambia you're in America te loolu dafa dee mën a affect so amul people that really support the platforms radio stations and all of that So yow naka nga def ba get in touch ndax yaa ngi still get in touch for people to always like share and ba pare ku ko bugg a seetaan ku ko bugg a déglu sa vidéo si seetaan leen fan la moo dem pour nga faram fantan you like what have you done to promote those songs and still if one wants to listen or watch fan la war a dem.
So to be honest with you, aji gis nga music su toogee nu mu war a toogee mu neex nu mu war a neexee doo dem si kenn nga ne ko siyaal ma suma music. Man suma music, I don't necessarily have to go to people and tell them share this. Like they would have to share it. It's too good. Loolu mooy dëggat man suma music dafa baax dafa neex. And they have to share it. And alhamdulillah loolu dama ko sante yàlla. Like Gambian platforms yi man to be honest dañ ma over so long. Dem na to a point boo xamante ne like amoon na benn journalist like could have 3 questions, right? Shout out to him. Like he was asking me that, you know what I mean? But lolu dama ko wara sante yalla because liggéey bu set la. Liggéey bi su setee tey you don't need to go to people and tell them share it wala defal li wala defal le. Tey soo demee TikTok suma song si yëpp like nga gis ay 3000 videos yoo xamante nit fans yaa ngi ko def. So lolu noonu su nekkee mu ngi am yow as a platform you need a easy because moo nekk di toj. Understand? So
platform rek waaye regardless of you get being married tamit young girls si tamit dañ dee am hope ay easy lii du yëfi plateforme rek moo ko nekk di promo ñoom dañu ngi yaakaar ne ana sa jabar wax ko mu fata noppam bi di waru ko ni ñu ngi yaakaar ne su ma performé ma perform ay easy dina ma pick fii nii
but yeah, they really love the EP because EP bi def naa ko nu mu war a mel liggéey naa ko nu ma ko war a liggéeyee and alhamdulillah like I think right now the EP is top 5 like the best albums in the Gambia on Audiomack. And remember, Nekut album is just a 5-track EP.
Yeah.
The Nekuma Bir Gambia. So look only shows you a key job boom neka did people love it and people appreciate it. So nekon the luma neka did nice to take man my neka did dausi gana need to talk about no. Like people love what I'm doing. That's why they are sharing it and stuff. For those of you know how internet I come deglu win EP or like they would like to listen to it. It's available on Audiomack. It's called Ayeezy. Ayeezy is spelled Ayeezy. We on Apple Music, Spotify.
Samoro bi poli ak jolay. Hanga ñoo mënu spelling poli ak jolay.
No, because no. The problem is with me. The reason why I always spell it is with me is because Bumadon ubbi suma account yep Aya easy la fa def Ayeezy. So in order for people to understand, foog ma woon gaa ne AYA nekkul fa Ayeezy moo fa nekk pour gaa mën a koo dem check out, you know.
Samoro bi poli ak jolay. Ñoo xam mënu spelling.
Poli ñoo dee jël force ci classe yi de bàyyi poli de.
Séeréer yi ñoo dee jël force nga ne la classe bi nekk séeréer moo dee jël force.
Non séeréer yi laas rek leen dee jël séeréer yi laas rek.
Guys, comme ni ma leen wax soo
bu nekkoon suma classe da ngaa dégg mu naan kii ak boppam bu ñaaw bi poli dañ leen dee jox ñu naan luñ intelligent.
ñun ñooy seen buur. Yéen si ñu ngi war a ñu ulis man xam naa ne xoola joolaay ak poli ñu ngi foofu YouTube ñu ngi espérer Ayeezy bu nuñ koo gis laaj leen
yéen laas rek
ay xam nga yow maa la dee wax loo guys noo leen koo gis nii nag leen ko wax bugg laa interview ay yëpp man maa ko dee wax loo ay li ñoo waxtaan tey to be honest am na solo trop comme li ma wax ñu bëri lan na ma ñu bëri ngi bugg a dégg about Aya story.
Aji baalal ma man nag dama am just give me 1 second please.
Ngay ne ko papa la dafa dem seeti doomam bi guys comme li ma doon wax rek xam nga man maa leen dee indil seen Gambian musicians yi maa si Aya yi waaw ñoom man xam naa nu ma dee demee ba isi leen waaw Aya nag wax dëgg ne yàlla try naa nag few times muy jéem a nëbbu ma nag Aya fii doo nëbbu yow aji kenn du ma déeri ca fii loo nëbbu dinaa dem lokati waaw waaye man nag du ma ko dee def forcé du ma leen dee mere dama leen dee yeeru rek di leen xaar waaw waaye comme ni ma ko dee waxee rek ñii nag ama suma daali ngeen yéen suma jëkkar ngeen soo indi leen daf dee nee parce que mënu leen maa bañal waaw comme basically li ma doon bëggoon a wax mooy EP bi dañ bëgg a xam like instead of an album why did you first decide to say ne xarama drop an EP then album mu ñëw.
Yeah, because I wanted to see my exam and like comme nu ma la joxee the stadium. wanted people to really see and understand the kind of talent and the kind of amazing things that I can do in just 5 songs.
Okay.
After that, then I can think of like album and stuff like that. So I just wanted to do 5 songs. Remember, 5 is 15 minutes. So how busy, I'm not time for the just 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not let them put the look, well, let them put the look. And roll people, they want more always. They're asking, can you drop? Can you? Yes, man. Drop album.
Waa Gambia bi moo mel ni num tudda I don't know ñun nekkatuñ dina dégg bu baax I don't know why but man sa maa ngi gis gaa yi ko wax I don't
Can you
maybe
hear me?
waaw ñun laa dégg waaw foog naa waaw bi man laa dégg bu baax de léegi nii waaw foog naa maybe something move aya xam nga Gambien bi mooy loolu mun naa foog ne comme li ma dee wax rek yéen loo leen def rek nit wax mun naa foog ne kii amul talent wala aya kañ dafa bàyyi groupe bi moo tax lii mu xew you know what I mean so moo tax maa laa laajte pour yow nga mun a leeral loon moo tax gis naa ne sa fans yaa fi tamit di la jox gift thank you very much si mboolem ko xam ne
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys
thank
so
you
much.
guys for
So
sending him
just to make people understand, I am musician.
yes
I am music rek la musa def si life am. And foog naa ne Gambia dinañ weddiwante lu bari ba des ndax Aya am na talent wala amul talent loolu bokkut si lu ñoo weddiwante up to any level nag ndax Aya mun na lu moo def wala munul lu moo def loolu bokkut si lu ñoo weddiwante God they just wanted to see for real like you know what I mean they just wanted to see it for real moo tax ma jox leen just 5 songs and in this just 5 songs like right now amul platform boo xamante ne mu ngi wax about albums wala EP te waxut about Ayeezi so tey Ayeezi su nekkoon artist boo xamante ne like okay maybe munta binda song or munta def dara remember Ayeezi dafa toj biir Nobles yaagaa ñaata hits ba pare ñëw jox leen EP boo xamante ne man kennal and it's still on a different and a bigger level xam nga understand so loolu tamit comme santa yàlla la alhamdulillah you know I'm not gonna take it for granted but alhamdulillah you know yeah man
aya comme li ma doon wax rek ma dooleel la si kenn du wax ne moom amuloo talent like man suma boppa I am a big fan of you and I am a big fan of the Nobles because send naa la suñ videos about 3 years ago
Definitely.
Nobles and like when I come to send song bi ak Jaliba every time suma demee like where you were standing in middle of those two buildings feel la dee tuddee ndox bi I think that I had to repeat and repeat because dama like the fuller aya bu ma dee def lii man dama gaaw a jooy dama ñoo jooy fii gars yi di wax ne aya moo ko jooy lu fa mag bi em bi moom well because foofu like I cannot tell you how many times I went back and forth to listen to that because if I àndaan ndox bi tamit like it's the acting tamit you didn't like it's just beautiful moo tax man to be honest I have heard about Nobles before even keroog seen song boobu noonu bu ma la doon wax ne yaa ngi si mbedda bi di toppa xale bu jigéen bi I cannot remember the name of the song
it was Kokum right
before song bi waaw te song boobu ñëw na before yenn Jaliba but the thing is wow
yeah
ñëw na before Jaliba right
waaw no Kokum moo nekk suñ first hit song
exactly so can you believe I started taking notice of your talent see that send song bi ak Jaliba moo tax I said that I love this song and I had to go back and forth and watch it and the fact ne like dangaa woy si sa own laaka ba pare mu neexee noonu because wax nañ ne ñu bari musiciens yi bari wax nañ ne woy si laaka dafa métti ñu bari wax nañ ko ñu ne woy nga woy ko si beneen laaka is really hard especially ñu ne mandinka tamit comme nga woy relics si mandinka is really hard I don't know how true this is but I have had so many musicians
very true it's very true it's very true but
yes,
at the same time for me tamit like come it's more comfortable in a sense you know because then I am more free like si lay gën a mën a express more ba because tey mënuma laaka angale ba raw Chris Brown man grade 9 laa am after grade 9 laa paapu suma papa toppa ma demal school ma ne ko ne man pare naa si maa ngi dem woy you know so I'm more comfortable in my language you know ñun like even back in Nobles, we are more comfortable doing our language. And lulu fok na boka na sinyu ko gena tahawal Gambia yeah. For one need, you can do it in your language and
Yeah.
people can still love it.
Yeah.
Because music is a spiritual thing. Of course, like what you say do count, but spiritually you can connect to people even if they don't know what you are saying. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think I'm more comfortable in my own language.
That brings me back to some of the things yoo xam ne Gambia bi daf ko dee wax ne waaw yéen da ngeen dee woy si beneen laaka loolu moo tax mënu leen a dem international does that affect seen career ba doo mënu leen a dem international because dañ dee wax ne yéen doo leen dee nangu woy seen beneen laaka comme maybe English that's why you singing the local languages moo tax demu leen international loolu dëgg la wala du dëgg.
I would not say 100%. I would say 50-50. In a sense that, remember, the Gambian population is very small. They saw them on Nigeria, the Yoruba population. They have millions. And remember, these are the same people, you know, beer Angleterre, you know, beer America. And these are the same people, you connect at different nationalities and pump and send music. When it comes to us, you population with a
Yes.
So in order to touch a large scale of market in English is a music, in order for me to understand because they show that music bugulo Gambia
Yes.
So I would say it's a 50-50 chance. You can put your local language and put English because wherever you're going, you want your people to go with you. So like I would advise anybody upcoming artist or anything, don't ever leave your local language away. You know what I mean? Because but the one element with what is that? It's a local language. So don't ever forget that. So it's a 50-50 chance, for me, like I would say.
moo tax ma di la laaj because comme moo tax ma dee wax ne daf dee important tamit yéen ngeen dee génn si ngeen dee wax ak ñun because man dama dee wax ne xale year 2000 yi ak 1999 lii xamuñ music ñoom lu dégg rek wala seen xel bi lu mu leen ne loolu leen dee fabriqué ne aya soo gisee demu international lii moo tax kele soo gisee demu international ñu di leen dem
gis nga waxi international bi dama feel ne like Gambians yi like a lot of people don't even know what international is. Amul luy international. Tey soo rombee baara duga kaara daa di play foofu aya music am loolu international la that is not Gambia. How many understand? So crossing nga duga Senegal rek su dee si border bi foofu la sax nga dégg fa music yi aya wala music like whoever that is from Gambia that is international because nekkatut sa dëkka. So people then forget international more like UK, America and stuff like that. Man, I'm international because remember we did it when I came here. We did a show and I was my lead show be Manak ST. Big shout out to Brikama Boyo. That is not Gambia. That's international. Nekut Gambians kesa nyone kon program bobu non. Nagay wahne let them see we are not at a bigger scale like other international artists. But Gambian music never international. That's totally wrong. You cannot say that.